Hi guys, here is me on a Quotex platform. I prepared all the strategies that we're gonna trade and I just want you to check your own results after you check mine. Let's start. And I hope this is your favorite field as much as mine. Here's gonna be 15 seconds candles, and this is quite important. Don't think that I use the same periods for the candles. Please, you sometimes missing it. And CCI, and I hope you know that it's gonna be the currency pairs with the biggest payouts, but I am just gonna change the period. It's gonna be like that. The color, yep, just worked out. And I want to add, yep, not a countdown channel this time. This is going to be the envelopes. Look at this tiny envelopes. Just change into EMA, the top, the middle, and the bottom. I think I haven't used quite for a long time, something like an alligator or stuff like that. But now I'm just not in the mood. I prepared all the strategy, tested, tried it, and all of that. So currency pairs, as I promised, with the biggest payouts. What happened? Oh my god, it's so crazy. So this is how it's gonna be looking. I don't believe it's gonna be looking that crazy at this time, but just, yeah, it's gonna be just like that. Just compare all the lines and see how all the lines just repeating what we are having. Rate of change are quite more accurate compared to the candles. But again and again, looking for the combination situations and just entering at the right time. So let's make it short, let's make it sharp, let's make it quite fast and profitable. And here's the amount of money that I'm going to be trading. Look at that CCI rate of change looking downward, but look at the envelopes. I would say it looks like there's such a chance that it's going to get downward, but in that case and in that period with the EMA, especially in that situation, it's not that accurate. So it's enough for us CCI and rate of change. So look at that. Actually, lots of things have changed and envelopes just being stable. It's even a bit boring, but with the CCI and the rate of change showing us we're getting downward, but we just, as we predicted, but there was more flat position that I actually wanted to be. So here, look at the envelopes. It is like a moving average or something like that, but it's just a little bit wider. But anyway, when it's like that, it's quite easier to see what we actually can see. And CCI and the rate of change. Yep, here's a little bit mixed signals, but what my expectations are that we are at the peak, we are at the plateau, and we gotta get downward. Look at the envelopes in that case. Yep, I wouldn't say that it's helping me just a lot with that. So by now, it's getting better and better just because we are out of this plateau. You are out of that position when the chart was thinking or planning to go downward because we just went downward. And look at the envelopes. Yeah, the whole tendency, it's all about the chart, where it's actually located, where this graph located at the chart. Now, of course, it is located in the upper part, and this is what envelopes are showing to us. And here, of course, the beta gonna be from an upward trend. That's for sure. Look at that CCI rate of change. Don't look at that. Envelopes. And made it. So let's actually make the second one and wait for it. So as I told you, and with the envelopes, with this period, I mean, of course, everything is different when the periods are different and stuff. We cannot say, so when the chart are out of the channel, it's trying and striving to be inside of the channel. No, it doesn't work like that. This is just, consider it as a line, just regarding the whole chart. And here. So I would say that the first impression are gonna be, I'm gonna get it for an upward trend. But at that case, look at the envelopes. Here is quite useful. We're gonna get some break-in. No, I was just joking because I just missed the point. No, don't look at the envelopes. I was mistaken. And look at the whole indicators. Look at the rate of change. We are at the bottom, and when we are at the bottom, we do predict it's gonna be the break-in. And actually, CCI at the bottom too. You may see it at this lowest position, and here is just the distance between the indicators. So we are at the lowest position, and we do believe, we do hope, and we do know that when we are at the bottom, we gonna, it's like pushing the bottom and then jump back. So just as I told you, forget about the envelopes. I do regret that I told that just because I was, in the position. So the first intention to make it the downward trend, and I was like, yep, envelopes just proving that, but it proved us wrong. And you may see that here that was just the work, and I couldn't say I am impressed or surprised just because I was actually analyzing all of that. And this profit is the profit that I was not only hoping for, but that I was creating. And here, this chart, I don't know what happened to it actually, but let's leave it like that. Here's again and again. 2 indicators showing us we're getting downward, but my bets for an upward trend. I want you just to see the result of it, and I want you actually, there's nothing to wait. There is nothing tricky. Just because, look, we're at the bottom, and look at the chart. We had this like a roller coaster, so we are at the bottom. We're not gonna get anything like any more downward. And look at the CCI. It's also at the bottom. With the rate of change, yep, we still have some space, but it's already, I don't believe, gonna be enough of falling. So I just told you that I made my bet, and before I was like, oh my god, I'm analyzing that. Oh my god, yep. So forget all of that. Yes, and yes. Just had it. Just done it. I was analyzing that. That was my prediction. That was my assumption. And you may see sometimes you are a little bit, because I honestly been thinking that I'm a little bit, like a step back, like a step before it actually started to happen. But no. We finished. We done. I couldn't say it was an easy and obvious as I wanted to be, as I planned it to show. But anyway, it's quite working if you are attentive enough, if you are brave enough, and if you are interested enough. So just try it and let me know how was that for you.